Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Male Imperial Sniper Episode 2. Episode 2. Here we are, right in front of the Imperial sewers. We just got out of the tutorial section. And let's see what we got here. Let's check out the quest log. Here it is. Deliver the amulet. Okay, here we are. This is where the amulet's going. This is where we are, way over here in the Imperial City. Just outside the Imperial City prison. So let's do this. Uh-oh. One of these crabs wants to fight me. It's this one. Is this one after me too? Yep. Just go ahead and take care of that right now. Where's the little one? Here he is. Oh wow, that must be the sunset. Look at that, that's pretty crazy. And this game is awesome. Okay, hey, look at that. It's a Nern root. Nah, we won't make that the active quest just yet. We'll work on that a little later. Should be the Roxy Inn. Yep. Okay. We don't have any business there at the moment. So we'll just keep heading down the road here. I don't have a two-handed weapon. I'm missing a two-handed weapon. This is an Ayleid well. The Ayleids are a type of ancient elf, I think. If I'm not mistaken, in the lore here, they're extinct. Thought I saw a campfire down there at this Ayleid ruin. Let's grab a quick save, just in case we get ambushed by some bandits or marauders or something. I don't really need no trouble right now. Not really looking for trouble right now, mister. Or ma'am. Just leave me alone.
By Ismir's beard, we've got ourselves a live one.
Uh-oh. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this dude out. Uh-oh. I didn't one-shot him. Oh, come on. Jeez. I'm level 1 and he's totally level 8. It took a lot of shots to take him down. Wow, look at that. Is that the moon? That must be the moon. That's pretty crazy. Alright, let's check out this. This is a marauder. Pretty sure since the game considers him a quote-unquote evil type character, it's not really considered murder that I fired upon him first. Excuse me, it is, however, considered an assault. I assaulted him, but I didn't murder him, and the reason why is because if I had walked up to him, he would have attacked me on sight anyway. So sometimes those rules get a little blurry, but that's the excuse we're gonna stick with for right now. Sometimes they're a bit inconsistent. Sometimes, just sometimes. So anyway, I assaulted that guy. Uh-oh. A wolf. Sounds like I got another wolf coming at me. Running a mod that I think it's called NPC's Yield, and it includes beasts as well. And so what they do is they do some sort of calculation when they assess you as a threat, and they decide whether or not they think they can take you or not. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Gotta go back down this road. I started heading north on this road. It's correct. Anyways, they assess you as a threat, and they decide whether they can take you or not. And if they think that you'll whoop them, well, then they, if it's a humanoid, they'll tell you that they've been bested, or they yield, or they run away. And beasts and creatures will also run away if they think that you're dangerous enough to kill them. And but sometimes they just go berserk and they don't care whether they think you can take them or not, but and they go ahead and attack you anyway. There's a guard. It's a Legion soldier.
Speak.
I didn't have anything to tell him. There's another wolf. Wonder if I can sneak past him. Doesn't sound like he's on my trail. Okay, this is Ailswell. I'm gonna stop in here and do a quick quest. And you'll see why here in a minute.
Excuse me. We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing.
What happened?
Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty has definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing, but we can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful.
Who's Ankatar?
He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt.
Okay. Fort Caractacus?
It's just to the southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill. But watch out for the invisible monsters that infest the ruins.
Okay. How do you feel about Ankatar?
We're pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caractacus, although he never answers when we've tried to find him.
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Take care.
Alright. So, this is a pretty quick little quest here, and the reward is that the owner of the Ayleswell Inn there, that Dunmer elf that I was just talking to, he lets you stay at the inn for free, forever. And there's a chest of drawers in there, in the room, that it doesn't respawn, and it's marked as, you know, belonging to the player after you finish this quest, so you can put stuff in it, and it's safe.
I don't want whatever you're selling.
I hear Ankatar. He's talking. Let's do some exploring here. Maybe we'll bump into him. There he is.
I told you to leave me alone. Go away.
He's got a couple of...
Oblivion take you. What is it you want from me?
Alright, let's talk to him real quick, I guess. Where is he? Where'd he go? I wonder if I can make that without dying. Yeah. Okay, so with this Oblivion XP mod, you actually get experience for reading books now. I also have a mod here called, I think it's called Book Tracker, maybe? And it lets me know books that I've read. See how I'm mousing over this book here? It says Fundamentals of Alchemy, and in parentheses it says read. It means that I've read it, so that's really cool. So I don't have to, so I know the books that I've read, which is nice. And then another neat mod I have is called, I think it's called Noticeable Skill Books. You can see the little asterisk right before the T in the word the on the Doors of Oblivion here. It lets me know that this is a skill book just by looking at it, which is great. Same for this one. Alright, now I need to talk to Ankatar again. Where'd he go? Oh, I leveled up. Alright, I guess let's grab a quick save. And we'll go ahead and level up. Again, this is unlike the vanilla version of leveling. In the vanilla version, you use all of your abilities, like, you know, your healing abilities, running, jumping, shooting your bow, you know, and any of your lockpicking skills, sneaking, anything. And you have to get 10 excuse me, you have to get 10. Let me take a drink here. My throat got all dry. You have to get 10 skill ups. And it doesn't matter how you get the 10 skill ups. They can be from your 7 chosen, you know, class skills, or they can be the same skill 7 times in a row, or they can be your non-class skills. And because I have a mod called Oblivion XP that gives me XP, this is a totally, completely overhauled, different way to level up. So let's go through that right now. You get this little screen here, and instead of choosing where to spend your attribute points and your skill points, instead of the computer choosing them for you based on your class, you get to spend them where you want. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I just bumped up agility, speed, and luck. Those are my 3 like main attributes. And let's see here. These are my skills. Okay, so I think when you first go from level 1 to level 2, I think it makes you do it twice, because some of your points are already allotted incorrectly, and so it does it the second time to fix level 1. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't spend all of your attribute points, and if you don't spend all your skill points, they roll over to the next level, so you still get to use them. They don't go anywhere, they carry over. So we'll hit done, and it says welcome to Oblivion XP. Since this is the first time you are using this system, the level up menu will now open, so you can restore your attributes and skills to your current level. Okay, so basically, like when we first start the game, you're at level 1 already, so, and those attributes are still kind of set to the vanilla setting. Then you level up to level 2, which is what I just did, but now it's saying, hey, we're gonna let you open the menu again and fix it from where you didn't have a chance to do anything at level 1, I think. So let's go back through here and fix these. And the only difference I can see is on these magic skills. One of them here, like illusion, I think, was a 6, or maybe it was destruction. One of them was a 6 instead of all 5s, and that's the only change I really noticed, but whatever, it's fine. I don't know. All I know is from now on, when I get to level 3, this screen only opens one time, and then level 4 it opens one time, and so on and so forth. This first time it opens twice. I'm not exactly sure why. Tried to figure it out, but I don't know if that was a proper explanation. Okay. Bumped up all my skills to 32. And I left Blade and Athletics at 30. And I increased my block. And then I bumped up my Agility, Speed, and Luck. Okay. So we're going to hit Done. Grab another quick save here. And now Ankatar. Where is he? He actually said the lines, Oblivion take you, what is it you want from me? Here he is.
Oblivion take you! What is it you want from me?
There we go. Invisibility Spell. What's up with this invisibility spell, man?
Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why?
Well, the people of Ailswell, they're all invisible, and they've been invisible for like 3 weeks.
Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind, I don't mean to bore you.
Just tell me how to reverse it.
You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually.
Eventually?
Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research.
They can't wait for a year.
Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah. Here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine.
Make sure what?
I've already given you the scroll. Stand in the middle of town, read it, poof! It is exactly like magic.
Okay. And the invisibility spell?
I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you.
Alright. How about a bribe?
What?
Because I know there's something you're not telling me.
For me? Thanks.
Now, about this reverse invisibility spell. What's going on?
Yes, just read the scroll in the middle of town. It should work. Although, just in case, it might be best if you wore this ring while you were casting the spell. I make them myself. Very useful for this kind of research. Not that I think anything will go wrong. Serious side effects are highly unlikely.
Okay. And is there anything else?
Don't forget to wear that ring I gave you when you cast the spell. Not that there's anything to worry about.
Got it.
You too.
Alright, let's put that ring on that old dude gave me. Ankatar's Ring of Protection. There it is. Okay. Just head on down here. just head back up the hill here, back up to town. Now normally, under the old leveling system, you would be sitting here jumping the entire time so that you could level up your acrobatics skill. But I think it just looks ridiculous just to sit there and jump around like a fool all day. Do enough of that in World of Warcraft. Just stand there jumping around. Okay, right about here. Open up the inventory, go to spells, reverse invisibility, and boom. That should do it.
Thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again. My sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible. Ah, me. Friend, you are welcome at the Ayleswell Inn anytime. Free of charge.
Cool. I'd like a bed for the night.
There's never any charge for you, friend. Upstairs. First door on the left.
Thank you.
Take care.
Spit it out or hit the road.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild.
Okay,
I hear they're
so
always looking for recruits.
from now on,
I see.
for the rest of the
Why are
game,
you talking
this
to
bed
me?
belongs to the player,
Go away.
and these drawers also belong to the player. And they never respawn, and they're totally protected. So, it's pretty cool. You can put stuff in here that you don't need, like this Ankatar's Ring of Protection. I no longer need it. It has a weight of only 1, and no monetary value at all, so I can't even sell it. So I might as well put it in my drawers here. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to get some sleep, because it was like 24 hours ago, I think, that I was in my prison cell. And
How do you do?
that's I think they came in like around 1 a.m. or so. It's now 2 a.m., so it's been more than 24 hours, and we haven't slept. So we should totally sleep. Grab a hard save here,
How goes it? Fantastic.
and then we'll sleep. Sleep a good 6 hours. No, let's sleep for 8 hours. Why not? Get some good rest. Your rest actually also affects the Oblivion XP mod, and so you get some rested experience. This little thing here says pick up the bedroll. I have a mod that lets me carry around a bedroll. I haven't purchased one from a shop. I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to leave it here. But it says having rested, your wit quickens and you gain experience more quickly. Rested XP 50%. So I got some rested XP now. Do a quick save. And then we'll get on out of here. Alright, admittedly it is still fun to sit here and jump around like an idiot all day. Even if I don't have to.
Greetings to you.
Hi there.
Hi. Okay, so if you're wondering, down in the bottom left hand corner we have, from left to right, looks like a picture of a bow. That's the current weapon that I'm holding. Up above that it has a number. It says 1, 2, 3. That's how many arrows I have. Underneath the bow is a green bar, and it represents the health of the weapon I'm holding, meaning that your weapons break down over time as you use them. They need to be repaired occasionally. So it shows the health of the weapon. And then, okay, next to that, moving to the right, there's like a little red heart looking thing. It almost looks like a heart smiley face type deal. That is the current spell that I have equipped. And underneath that is a little blue bar, and what that is showing is my spell effectiveness. Basically what that means is if you're a mage, one of the restrictions of being a mage is that you have to wear mage robes so that your spells get the full effect. You can't be running around wearing heavy armor and casting spells at the same time. It reduces your spell effectiveness, the heavier armor that you have on. And so since I have on a few pieces of leather armor, my spell effectiveness isn't quite all the way up to par there. And then beyond that, to the right, we have 4 bars starting at the bottom. There's a green bar there. Let's grab a quick save here, because sometimes it likes to crash when you're out in the environment running around a lot. Okay, starting at the bottom, the green bar, that's my fatigue bar. You see, every time I jump here, it takes my fatigue away. It makes me tired. It's like a little energy bar. And it
You have my ear, citizen.
slowly fills back up over time. The next bar up is how much mana I have. So I can sit here and cast spells, and it drains my mana. And the next bar up is my health meter. It's red, and it's full, because I'm at full life right now. And if you have the HUD status bars set to default, that 4th bar on the top there, the one that's a little bit orange, it's actually an encumbrance meter, and it measures how much weight you're carrying. But I actually have that bar disabled, and the current bar that is sitting there that is also orange, it happens to be an XP meter, an experience meter. And when it fills up all the way orange, that means I've leveled up. So it basically shows your we're on level 2 right now, and looks like we're about a quarter of the way through level 2. And then you can actually hit the screen here. It takes 2100 points to level up, and we're at 588. So I guess 6 times 3 would be 18, 6 times 4 would be 24, so it's, yeah, between a third and a fourth of the way. Let's see, we got Odil Farm here, the Odils. Gonna go ahead and grab a quick save here, just in case. Here's Weynon Priory. I got a chapel and a priory house I'm gonna go ahead and run on up to Coral here, because I gotta hit up a general store and unload some inventory. It says I've arrived in Coral, now to find Jauffre at Weynon Priory. That's cool. We'll go find Jauffre here in a minute.
What is it?
Hey. Grab a quick save there. Pop on into Coral. Okay, so we had a little crash to desktop there on that loading screen, but that's alright. We're back together here. Just edit it together. What did I say I was here to do? Oh yeah, I gotta go to the store. I just want to unload some of this inventory.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes, I am. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Oh, your mother?
My mother owns this shop. She would be glad of your business.
Well, cool deal. That's why I'm here. As you can see, if you've played this game before, you will notice that this character is an Argonian. And except, instead of looking more like an iguana or a lizard or something, she looks more like a fish person. And she's a little bit more humanoid looking, a little more shapely. I just prefer this. It was just an Argonian replacer mod, and I wanted to try it out to make the female Argonians look a little bit more feminine, a little less lizard-like.
Take care.
Good afternoon.
Boy, there's a lot of people in this store this morning. Or this afternoon, rather.
Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Cedneus, the proprietor. How can I help you?
Let's trade.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Absolutely, I gotta sell some stuff to you. Sell this. I usually drop off my sackcloth.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Pants and sandals and shirt and wrist irons. I usually drop those off at the prison, but I totally forgot.
You've made a good bit of gold.
So we'll just give away the wrist irons. Sell this. Sell this ale.
You got a great deal there.
I'll keep everything that says healing. Wish there was a
That's
faster.
more than I'd usually pay.
Wish there was a faster way to do this.
And excellent bar.
Crab meat. Garlic.
You got a great deal there.
Wow, 41 rat meat.
A fine trans...
Converter activator, converter pot for model, and converter pot for stats. That's sort of like it's my own little transmog system for Oblivion. If you play World of Warcraft, you know what transmog means. It's basically taking a piece of gear, like if you get an upgrade, like if you get a weapon that's better than the one that you're currently using, except you don't like what it looks like, you like what your old weapon looks like, you can take this little mod here and you can take the stats from the new weapon and you can make it so that it looks like your old weapon, so that way you don't have to walk around with an ugly weapon just because, you know, I forget what is the name of this. Is it I don't know what that one's called. I'll have to look it up. I forget what it's called, but it's a good one. Is it model replacer, maybe? No.
And excellent bargain. That's a fair deal.
That's it. I think that's it.
I appreciate your business.
Thank you. And bye-bye.
Take care.
Grab a quick save here. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll just run back down to Weynon Priory here. It's not too far down the road. Old habits die hard. What can I say? I've arrived at Weynon Priory. Now I must take the Amulet of Kings to Jauffre. Yes. Should have quick saved it before I hit that door.
Yes? Can I help you?
Yeah, I need to speak to Jauffre.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, here's Brother Piner.
Good to see you. Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Weynon Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
Do you know where Jauffre is?
Oh, yes. He'll be in the Priory house somewhere.
Well, that's where we are. Okay. Thank you, Brother Piner.
Be seen.
Okay.
I'm Brother Jauffre. What do you want?
The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
Yeah, I was there when he died, but he gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Here, take it.
By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Well, I was in prison when...
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Dude, you just said Oblivion like 4 times in a row. How can Oblivion threaten us then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
I see. The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find this guy?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Okay. What kind of help could you mentioned help, what kind of help can you give me?
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Okay, so all I gotta do is go down to Kvatch and rescue this guy. Bring him here. And you'll give me weapons and armor upgrades? Sure, yeah, okay. I'll do that. I'm also gonna read your books real quick, if you don't mind. Because it's worth XP to me. Whoa. These books here real quick. Oh, Jauffre. Oh, no, that's Brother Piner.
Good to see you.
What's going on, Brother Piner? Trying to sneak up on me? Okay, so let's hit a quick save here. And then Jauffre opened up this chest. Said I could have the stuff in it. So I'll take these steel arrows and this steel bow and this steel claymore. I'll take the leather, I'll take all these potions. I don't need the heavy armor, and I don't need the one-handed war axe. I'll just keep my iron dagger for now. Let's see. Okay, so I took arrows, so I will trade my arrows for those. I took a steel bow, so I'll give the rusty iron bow back. I took boots, cuirass, and greaves. So boots, cuirass, greaves. Okay, that's it. I'm naked, I'm naked. Not really. Looks kind of silly though. Alright, so we'll put on the boots, cuirass, greaves, the steel claymore, the steel bow, the steel arrows, and that's it for right now. Let's put my bow and arrow back on. Hey, yo, Brother Piner.
Yes?
Could you help me in any way? Jauffre's sent me on a mission to Kvatch to go get Martin.
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Jauffre didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
Thanks. Anything I should know about the blades?
The blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former blades. I myself was training as a blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
Ah. What's the Order of Talos?
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Weynon Priory, provide safe houses for traveling blades as well as our more public religious functions.
I see.
Blades who are too old for active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Jauffre, or Brother Jauffre as he prefers, as a resident here.
Nice. Thanks for the book.
Good day.
Hey, Jauffre.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here.
Yeah, but I want to ask you some questions. I want to know more about this amulet.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Okay. Is there anything you can tell me about the blades?
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
You mentioned Boris.
One of the youngest Blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
He seemed like a cool dude. What did you say about lighting the dragon fires?
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
I see. Tell me about the Elder Council.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Gotcha. Tell me more about Martin.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Okay. And this Mehrunes Dagon you mentioned?
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
I hear ya. So, what exactly are the Dragonfires again?
To prove he is the true heir, an emperor must first light the Dragonfires in the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. Only the true heir can light the Dragonfires, and if he has the Amulet of Kings. Akatosh, the supreme god of time, gave the Amulet of Kings to Saint Alicia, the first emperor, as a god-certain test of the true heir. The great god of all made a covenant with Saint Alicia. So long as a true heir ruled the Empire, the great god swore to protect the Empire. The very foundation of the Empire is the bond between god and emperor. That a false heir might be crowned, that the test of the great god might fail. My heart fails me. It is unthinkable.
I see. And, is there anything else you can do to help me?
I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already.
Got it. Yeah, Brother Piner gave me a book. But, yeah, okay, thank you, Jauffre. I'll go talk to Prior Maberel.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Got it. We'll just, pop on downstairs here and talk to Prior Maberel.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
Whoa, that's a generous offer. Thank you.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
Appreciate you, Prior Maberel. Go ahead and read these things he has sitting on the table here. After all, you get XP for them. Alright, that's it. Grab a quick save and head through the door. Hey, what's up?
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Weynon Priory.
Jauffre said you might be able to help me?
Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Weynon Priory to see Master Jauffre. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here, in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Cool, thanks. He gave me a hammer. Let's use it real quick. Repair hammer. Rough leather gauntlets. Okay. What does that claymore look like on my back? Oh, that's pretty slick. Yeah, I kind of dig that. I dig it. Alright. Prior Maberel said we could borrow his horse. Prior Maberel's paint horse. There we go. Okay, well, this looks like a great place to hard save it, because we're finished with this first adventure. We brought the amulet to Jauffre. Now he wants us to go and find this guy named Martin in some town called Kvatch. So let's just hard save it right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, folks.